One. Hello, everybody. Professor Suzuka, Gamer Dan, and Mugi. That cat that Professor Suzuka has, everyone. Yes.
Hey,
Nice.
hey.
She loves Professor Suzuka. We all do. Everybody, how are you doing today, everybody? Gamer Dan, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Excited for Steam's Steam Fest. Lots of new games to play.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm getting into Steam more and more day by day. And thank you for, by the way, everybody, if you haven't seen the video by now, well, as of the time of this recording, by this week, we'll see Gamer Dan's first video on the channel, Banjo Kazooie. I'm looking forward to publishing it. And yeah, and as Professor Suzuka was mentioning before we started, we're hoping to get some gameplay between Professor Suzuka and Gamer Dan on the Switch. So
Yeah.
that's the Switch, Steam, and retro games. Between all of that, this is heaven, everyone. So this is what we are all here to do. Go into gaming heaven. That's it. So, yes. And by the way, Mugi, sorry, I just love cats. By the way, I get distracted. Um, so I was gonna ask what kind of game does Mugi like, but that's for another time. So everybody, today we thought we'd have a chat about Metal Gear Solid, a game by Hideo. I get his name wrong, pronunciation wise. But I'll just show you what I pulled up, everybody. Kojima. There you go. Hideo Kojima. He's got a new game on the way that's almost like it is like Metal Gear Solid. But before we get into this video, I don't want that YouTube thing there to spoil what's in the video. I thought we'd get some background as of what is going on with the excitement about Hideo Kojima works, going all the way back to Metal Gear Solid. 4 years ago, according to the dating of this video, a man called Oscar. Sorry, everybody. Oh my gosh, bit of an awful cough. A man called Oscar Isaac was going to play Snake in a movie of Metal Gear Solid, according to Gamer Dan, and according to the internet. And yeah, he is backed out of it. Is that right, Gamer Dan?
Yeah, so for years and years, the people have been wanting a Metal Gear Solid movie because the game is very cinematic. It has lots of cutscenes. It's got a great story, and we wanted a Metal Gear Solid movie. So when they announced they were working on one, there was a lot of excitement, and Oscar Isaac was optioned as playing Snake. He said that he wanted to play Snake. The company, the publishing house said, "Yep, we want him to play Snake." We still had, we didn't get everything in stone, but it was all but announced that he was going to be Snake. But apparently, this has just appeared this week. He's no longer going to be Snake. He's been asked to step down. So
Well,
maybe there's someone
Oscar.
else. Well, I don't know the full story yet, but for years it was just accepted that this guy was going to be our Snake because he was our guy. But now we're not sure. So
Hmm.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I want it popped up on social media 2 days ago, literally. Just dropped that he was no longer going to be this, but it was alluded to from the post I read that the company had asked him to step down.
Wow.
Maybe they wanted a younger actor, or they were going in a different direction. I don't know, but rah,
Ah.
angry.
Yeah, my gosh. Well, maybe who knows? Maybe it's not set in stone yet. Maybe they'll bring him back.
Maybe
Like
he's
Sonic.
hoping.
Yeah. Well, everybody, Professor Suzuka is new to Metal Gear Solid. You've never played the game before, Professor Suzuka, right? You've only
Yes.
seen Smash Brothers.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a height
cameos.
that.
Me, to be honest with you, I'm in your camp. I'm almost like you in that I've only played a very little bit of Metal Gear Solid. And Gamer Dan, I think he's going to make a video for us of what the game looks like. So if we haven't, we
Yeah.
can
I
that way.
once I've done the Bear and the Bird games, both Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie, I will do a retrospective on the Metal Gear Solid series, or I plan to do this. Honestly, it's just an excuse to play them again because they are really, really good games. They are beautiful and they are so popular because Hideo Kojima is widely considered an auteur. He's a creator with a very distinct style.
Mm,
a very distinct vision, and his games feel like a Kojima game.
mm,
And they're good. They're really, really good. I mean, his style of games was so popular because they drew you in with amazing action and deep story and emotional moments. You know, there's some moments that really made, yeah, brought a tear to my eye. Beautiful
mhm.
moments. And when,
Wow.
but early, just before he was fired, he was released from Konami.
Yeah, crazy.
There was a rumor that he was going to be working on, or that he was starting to work on Silent Hill. He could have been. He was going to be given one of Konami's most popular game series, Silent Hill, and he was going to make that. Those of you who know, PT. Yeah.
Mm.
But no, he there was fired from Konami, started his own company, and he's released Death Stranding 1 and 2, and now we're getting a new one.
Finally, well, everybody, that's what today's video is about. And for the record, I'd love to hear from if anybody out there knows about what's the guy's name, Guru Larry. I just tell him I
Mm.
hope he's okay because I've been missing his content. He's been covering Hideo very comically for a while, but with reverence, of course. So,
I have a question though, before we start. MatMadik, Suzuka, Professor Suzuka, are there any game developers or game makers that you think are are artists? The way they make the games they make are so perfect. The style is so amazing.
I do.
I mean,
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, for me, you know me, everybody. It's a for some reason it's a Marmite game, which that means some people love, some people hate it. I love Shenmue. It's my game forever. It's my story to Japan. Shenmue by Yu Suzuki. He's very much a pioneer, always on the cutting edge of technology for his time. He brought us Hang On, Space Harrier, Outrun, of course, other games. Well, if I can step up a bit into the future, um, Virtua Fighter. Now, he even played a part in Daytona through his AM2 studios. And when Shenmue came along, all these games that look so commonplace now, these movie-esque games, in my opinion, they started from Shenmue. Again, I understand it's not everybody's favorite kind of game, but it just to me it was such a exploration into what you can do if you put in the detail. And it's a bit yeah, it just struck me as art, but it's almost beyond art, although because I was living my life in it through but through just by exploring it. There's the game designer Peter Molyneux, again, who Guru Larry likes to
yeah.
joke about. When he made that game, the cube, we keep touching that. Yes, you keep touching the cube to get to the middle. The idea that you could put something out there and people just can't help but going deeper into it, that idea was so curious to me that it reminds me of Shenmue, that you can put all the detail in the game and people just want to see what's behind, what's going on, what's going on in that part of the world. If I open the kitchen drawer in Shenmue, it'll be actual knives and forks in there, and that idea was something that struck me as very ingenious. Let alone, in fact, Peter Molyneux introduced Yu Suzuki on a presentation about Shenmue one time. But again, yeah, let's not go down that rabbit hole with Peter Molyneux because he's a hilarious bald guy. But but
He's an author. He's definitely his games are very clever, very engaging, and he's made some really good games. He's just very he promises. He says, "I will do this. I will do this amazing thing. It's an amazing thing," and then the game is good, but it's
mm,
not
yes,
everything he says.
he
And people are like,
promises.
"You promised us this," and he's like, "Oh well, you know the technical limitations." The last game was terrible, but the new game will have everything. It will feed your cat and it will mow your lawn. It is an amazing game. And then it's a good game. I like his
Yeah.
games. I like Black and White. I liked, Spore. I liked the Fable series.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
good game developer. Just don't give him a microphone.
Yeah, that's the word. Don't give him a microphone. Well, Professor Suzuka, I don't know if you know who I was talking about. I'm sure you know Outrun or Afterburner, maybe some of these classic games. Space Harrier, Professor Suzuka, do you know these games?
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the man who made that is my favorite game developer. If I meet him, I can die happy. But well, to be honest with you, now I'm married, I can die happy. But other than that, Professor Suzuka, what about you? Do you have a favorite game developer? Somebody who is an artist, in your opinion?
I don't know. So game developers
Oh,
where.
okay. Fair enough.
So but I know Sakurai.
Sakura, do
So
you know
many
the
Tabi and Smash Bros.
Oh, yes,
He's
of course.
very
Mm.
genius, I think.
That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah, I can't believe that the guy who made Kirby made Smash. Just wow.
Mm,
You know what? I never. I you actually put right now.
strategies for marketing and making games is very smart. So
He's a troll also.
every players love Sakurai, I think.
Oh yes.
He's a
He
troll.
works so hard, but he hurts himself to make his games. He puts so much time and energy, but it's scary because every game he gets very, very sick, and people are like, "Don't die! We want another game."
Like who's that guy? Who's the president of Nintendo in Japan? Game it, Dan. Satoru. I keep forgetting his name.
Satoru Iwata.
He was another one. The people really sort of, please take care of your health so you can keep making, Nintendo's.
My favorite. There are a lot of developers that I really, really enjoy. I like Hideo Kojima for his Metal Gear Solid series. I like Rare for their heyday and on the N64. But I will say that Tetsuya Nomura, who did the Final Fantasy series, he worked on Dragon Quest, he worked on Final Fantasy, he worked on The Bouncer and World Ends With You, and all of those games I love. I love those games. His stories. I like video games because I like the story. I started playing games because I liked the story, and it was a fun way to, instead of watching a movie or reading a book, I could play a game and get a great story. And some of his stories are so good, so beautiful, and I've played them again and again and again. I've played Final Fantasy VII. Wow, like many, many times, and I will play it again in the future. I will go back to it because it's such a great game.
That's it, man. This is why we're a group, because we don't just play games, but we live games. But this is what a gamer is, for goodness sake. So let's jump into today's trailer. Professor Suzuka, we got a trailer of this Metal Gear Solid movie. Well, it's not really in the trailer. Sorry, I misrepresented. This little small video about the idea of Oscar Isaac playing Metal Gear Solid, Snake. All right, let's check it out. Good Lord, need me some new medicine. Okay, I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm not in the Smash Brother creators camp. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Moogie, feast your eyes. There you
go. Would you guys ever consider doing a video game movie?
You too, Ben?
I don't know why you're asking me.
Pikachu 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, I would.
I mean, this game, this movie in a lot of ways, it's very video
Metal Gear
game-y.
Solid. That's the one I'm
really.
Yeah, that I'm throwing my hat in for that.
This is Oscar,
Who'd you play?
Snake, man.
See, that was just 20 seconds, and you just said Snake, man. But
it's very video
Metal Gear
game-y.
Solid. That's the one.
Stop. I want to stop this thing. So that's him, right? Gamer Dan.
That's it. This is Oscar Isaac. He's a very talented actor. He's done a wide range of films, from sci-fi films to actions to dramas. I quite liked the sci-fi horror film with the robot. Oscar Isaac. Robot movie. Ex Machina. He played the villain, the bad guy, in Ex Machina, and he was brilliant. And he's very, very talented, but he's got like a quiet intensity. He could bring it to this. Yeah. And he said, when he dropped that, he said he wanted to play in it. Getting Metal Gear Solid, the film, off the ground will be hard, but
if he can do
People
it.
were holding out hope. We were really excited for the idea. We wanted a Metal Gear Solid movie. We want Oscar Isaac,
And he wants it.
and he wants it. He wants to play. You know, so it could be really good. But
I'm going to hold out hope because just like with the Sonic movie, you know, we sometimes the crowd swell can make a difference of uproar. We want Oscar. We want Oscar.
yeah.
So we'll see about that. So yeah, Professor Suzuka, have you seen this guy before?
First time. I
First time.
never.
Well, I gotta say, me too. Now I remember him because Gamer Dan told me he's in another movie called Ex Machina. But for now, we're going to move on to the gaming topic from Hideo Kojima. Gamer Dan, have you frozen?
Oh no, I think I have. Oh no!
Camera off, camera on.
Yep. 1 second.
One moment, Professor Suzuka. Gamer Dan is refreshing.
Okay.
And I'm refreshing myself with this.
Mugi-chan's Mugi-chan is out of my room.
Oh man. Tell him Mugi-chan I love her. Nice. Well, Gamer Dan, it looks like your camera is still froze.
Yeah. You
Okay,
just continue without me.
Wait, do you want to leave and come back? Maybe I'll just admit you
Yeah,
back
I'll
in.
be back in a second.
Okay. Alright, everybody. So Professor Suzuka, while Gamer Dan is coming back, let's just get you ready for the next video, which is this guy, Hideo Kojima. I wish I could do a quick search into this guy, but maybe I shall. Hideo Kojima. Let's just do a quick YouTube search. What? Oh my God. Gamer Dan, hello? Alright, sorry. This is a famous comedian in America. For some reason, he's talking to Hideo Kojima. That looks very interesting, but of course, it's a very long video. This is a gaming awards show. Have you seen a gaming awards show before? A gaming awards show, like you know the Oscars, like the number one game is
Oh, I know, but I never watch a broadcasting.
of a gaming. Oh, I see. Well, yeah,
Yes,
maybe we should
only
see.
the short movies, short
So
video.
right, we should check it out one day. Let me just see Hideo Kojima connecting worlds. Maybe we should see this video when Gamer Dan comes. He has many people who love this guy. Okay, let's get this video. I'm gonna get this video ready for us. Gamer Dan should be back in about hopefully 1 minute. We can't wait too long because we have to go soon. As you see, Hideo Kojima is very famous. There are many famous people in America who are doing shows with him and so on. But Professor Suzuka, before he comes back, let me ask you, what's the most recent game you've played? 一番最近のテレビゲームなんですか？あなたの。
I play.
I'm just going to refresh the page, everyone.
Yes, yesterday I played Splatoon 3 with my friends.
Aha! And are you a master yet?
Master? No. Enjoy players.
Do you usually first of all, how long do you usually play at the time? 1 hour, 3 hours?
Only 2 hours because Splatoon changes stage,
Mm,
fighting stage. So every
fantastic.
2 hours.
Right, wow. This is is this the game that is this the game you play the most these days?
Splatoon 3.
Yeah, do you play this game? Is this your most usually is this the most how to say this 日本語で一番普段の遊び
Splatoon 3 or Smash Bros.
All right. I see, right?
Recently, I don't play the games alone because I'd like to play new titles, new soft software I don't have.
I see.
So now I'm saving.
I see. Well, brilliant. Well, thanks. Oh, Gamer Dan is back. Just in a moment. Hi, Gamer Dan.
Hey! Sorry for that. Computer
worries.
did a fart and crapped out on me.
Well, sorry. No worries. We're back in the mix. And everybody, I just queued up one more video with Professor Suzuka about about Hideo Kojima, his background. It's just 1 minute, 4-minute video. Maybe it can give more context for everyone else watching too.
Sure. Well, as I mentioned, his biggest claim to fame, his biggest game series is Metal Gear Solid, a stealth game. Stealth series. It's an action-adventure stealth game, action-espionage game.
Brilliant.
And when he was fired from Konami, people were sad because Konami had the license for Metal Gear Solid, and Hideo Kojima couldn't keep making them. And then, of course, Konami went on to make a terrible, terrible game. They had a chance to tell the fans, we have the game, but we will be careful. We will treat the game well. And they made an awful, awful game. And everyone was just like, okay, I guess no more Metal Gear Solid. It's just over now. But now, he's back. He's back, and he's making a new game in the action espionage genre.
Wow.
So everyone is excited.
By the way, Professor Suzuka, Gamer Dan says espionage. Espionage means spy. Spy. Yeah, so
it's spy. Yeah, spy.
yeah. So that game genre is made famous by this guy. Before we watch it, I just wanted to show Gamer Dan. Gamer Dan, look at this. He's been introducing Game Awards with Mr. Jordan Peele, and
he's working on a project with a horror game with Peele.
Really? There's a game he's working on with Peele.
Yeah, they're working on a project together. It's very exciting.
That's amazing. And then also, well, I saw him here with Conan. I don't know, it's probably just a bit of comedy, but that's but still, that's amazing.
Death Stranding 2 is excited. The first one was an amazing game, but the story is very, very complicated.
Wow. All right, let's check it out. So Mr. Peele's got a lot of horror inside him for some reason. Yeah, they say comedians don't see a good
great writer. He's a fantastic writer.
Well, everyone, here we go. Let's check out Hideo Kojima, Connecting Worlds, and Professor Suzuka. I put the subtitles in Japanese for you. Hopefully this will help. Here we go.
He is probably the most well-known game creator in the world.
Loud. Let's get it low, everybody. My sound is all jacked up. Let's try that again. Gamer Dan, tell me how this sounds. 3, 2, 1.
He is probably the most well-known game creator in the world.
In the space of gaming, he's the master.
It's kind of like stepping into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory with Willy Wonka.
DJ Tom.
誰もが見たこともないものを作りたいんですけども、人は自分でプロデュースをするしかない。
He's almost on low res, sorry.
ただ今は自分の会社なんで、これをこけたら次がなくなるので。おかしい。
Fantastic.
When you balance expectation of hundreds of millions of dollars in investment with wanting to stay true to your vision, that's like playing Russian roulette with 6 bullets.
The risk is it's too radical. And that's where the creative courage comes in.
カメラ回ってるとみんないきなりポジティブになるっていうか。
Video gaming is an art, but the only person in charge of the orchestra is the auteur.
Author.
The purpose of stories is to make meaning out of life. And that's why his work is so important.
Mr. Hideo Kojima.
It's the obligation of any artist to push boundaries.
子供の頃から妄想癖があって、未来を見たというか、テクノロジーが世界をつなぐっていうかね。
So we're giving him his flowers while he can smell them. All right, Mister. No, that was to be honest, Professor Suzuka. That video didn't show any of his games, which I'm sorry for. I was hoping for. I just wanted some
That's his documentary. The Connecting Worlds is his documentary.
So they're gonna make a show about him, which looks like they're very much all getting all slobbery mouthed. But no, just joking.
It was a little bit like, oh, we love him. Oh, he's amazing.
But then the 6 bullets. I was like, oh, please, you mean 5 bullets? Because you definitely did if you 6 bullets. Yeah. So, oh no, guys, we have 10 more minutes. Okay, let's jump right into the main video. All right, here we go. So here's the video we got ready earlier about Hideo Kojima's espionage game. Finally, we're going to talk about the game coming out. Oh, the game's called Physint. What is this?
I forgot. I'm not sure how to pronounce it correctly. Let him say it.
Yeah, okay,
Let them say it.
Professor, here we go. We're going to check it out. I'm going to subscribe to PlayStation.
Physint.
And I'm going to like the video. Physint. I must have already liked it. Physint. Oh, let's check it out. 3, 2, 1.
And now here with me today is visionary game creator and founder of Kojima Productions, Kojima-san.
Hi.
Welcome. Today, I'm excited to announce that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。新世代のアクションエスピオナージゲームです。準備を始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に本格的に小島プロダクションで制作にかかります。ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。さらに2年後には僕の、ゲーム制作人生の40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this new development?
ですね、まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、ファッション、サウンド、どれをとっても、同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
We're all really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovations Sony has to offer. More details to come.
Stay tuned.
Oh, bullet time. Alright, Sony. Wow, that's pretty impressive though. They didn't tell us, they didn't say the word. We'll never know how to pronounce it now. Sorry for the noise, everybody. Wow, that was pretty noisy, eh? Go over the site. So, everybody, I'm so sorry to say this, but we have 7 minutes on this thing, so I'm just going to say quickly my opinion. If I think personally, people like Yu Suzuki, and I know this is not about him, but if Yu Suzuki wasn't pegged to Sega, because I think he would have gone a bit further, there's something about Sega, I think, that drew him down. When Sega went down with the Dreamcast, it also brought down Yu Suzuki. I think if he was pegged to Sony, he'd probably be a lasting name, a bit more like what happened to the man who made Mario. Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. What's his name? Gamer Dan? Man who made Mario.
Not Hideo Kojima. Sorry. Shigeru Miyamoto.
Shigeru Miyamoto. Yeah, because he's connected to. Yeah, right. Yeah, if Shigeru Miyamoto worked for Sega, he would. I don't think he'd be where he is today. I doubt it. I don't think the game is all that good. No, games are good, but I mean, there's a lot of business money involved to help promote the brand, and a lot of monopoly that Nintendo had on the market that helped to preserve these great.
That's certainly an argument. I'm excited that he's getting to use. He's very good with coming up with new technology, with new gameplay styles. I'm excited that he's going to treat the game as a movie. So the care and attention to casting, to costume, to lighting, to music, and use that to help build a bigger world. So there'll be books that you can read in that world. There'll be soundtracks with orchestras. A lot of attention to making a really well-crafted game. He's hoping that the story is good. So
here we
if
go.
the story's good, it's going to be great. If the story's bad, well, a lot of money will be spent for a subsidized product.
There you
But
go.
I'm excited. I am excited.
Definitely. And finally, Professor Suzuka, any thoughts? What's your opinions on this project? I mean, you understood the Japanese more than we did, which on the other hand, it was translated. So, sorry.
Yes. So these videos, it's very exciting, and players want to play areas.
That is
So,
possible.
yes. So developers are good at making exciting videos and games. So I think it's very I want them to make very exciting new generations of games.
New gen. That's a good point.
I agree. Personally, I am excited for the new generations. The big games, the good stories, the amazing technology. It could be so good. But I also like the small games. I like pixel games. Sometimes I want to play an old style game because the old style games were smaller stories, and they felt more personal.
Yeah.
But I do agree. I am excited for this. I am very excited, but it's still the beginning. He didn't say. We know the name, and we know it's the genre, and that's all. So let's not get ourselves too excited. Just breathe. Okay, it's cool. Hideo Kojima is coming back to action espionage. There's no reason to no reason to panic.
Oh my gosh, dude.
We're good.
I have to say, people. I guess we have just a minute left or so. Again, Madan, thank you very much for bringing your retro games, for that matter, to the videos, to the channel through the way of your gameplay videos. I'll get that up as soon as possible. Dan and Professor Suzuka, if you can again have a game and record it, send it to the channel. I think, yeah. Speaking of new generation, it's a great key to getting into it if we play modern stuff as well as the old stuff. I mean, my games are very, very old, so yeah. So I think we should have a bit of a balancing out between old and new.
Well, I play whatever's kind of on my mind. The Marvel games recently have really shown some promise, so I'd like to go to that and to play some of the more modern ones. But the more the merrier.
Yeah, but last but not least, two questions. One for Professor Suzuka, one for Gamer Dan. Professor Suzuka, have you played? What's your last PlayStation game you played?
Oh, I don't have PlayStation game, but I played Gravity Days. No?
Oh, Gravity Days! I love Gravity Days.
I will get my hands on it.
It was on the PS Vita. The first one was on the PS Vita, and the second one was on PlayStation 4.
Okay.
Yes, and
Gravity
Days and the Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
And Dark Souls.
All right,
that's a great game.
I'm gonna get a PlayStation 4 at some point. Yes, I'm going back in generations, not 5 or 6.
2.
Oh, Professor Suzuka.
So when I move on new apartment, I get PlayStation 5. So I want to play many games.
All right, you please.
Yeah, this year this year I plan to get a PS5 as well. There's enough games on it now between Ragnarok and Spider-Man 2 that yep, it's time.
All right,
hell, Xbox announced they're going to play their games on it, so woohoo!
All right, well there you go, people. Let's all get gaming. And last but not least, I recently saw Aquaman. Really liked it. I just wanted to put that out there. Right,
the sequel, yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, those are good films.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've seen both of them too.
Fantastic. All right, people, that was all. Well, that's all I'm going to say to Gamer Dan, really. But see you next time, everybody. Peace. Keep gaming and sharing that
Peace.
that you got. Catch you next time.